On today's episode, we learn to be ourselves, we check out an epic drone organization, put the spotlight on a hardworking Spartan, and learn about an important figure of the 60s. Spartan time starts now. Hey Spartans, it's Patrick. I hope you're well. And today we got plenty of fun and important videos for your viewing pleasure. Up first, we got a great story about being unique and one of a kind. Take a look.
Stop trying to be somebody else. Don't try to be someone else. Be yourself and know that that's good enough. Don't try to be someone else. Don't try to be like someone else. Don't try to act like someone else. Be yourself. Be secure with yourself. Rely and trust upon your own decisions, on your own beliefs.
What are some things that make you happy? Is it music, art, people? Growth is something we all go through. Something that I've definitely went through and found out that acceptance can only be obtained by yourself. Because once you accept yourself, others will too. I remember there was a time when I felt like I lost myself. But due to certain circumstances, life made me mature faster. I grew into the person I am today, and I'm forever grateful. I have learned to accept myself for who I am. Don't compare yourself to others. Confidence isn't easy. Things that can help you gain confidence are going out and trying new things, doing things out of your comfort zone. Try your best to remain positive. Dress how you've always wanted to dress.
Thanks for that video, Melanie. And remember, to always be yourself. Anyways, you ever wish you had a drone? Well, these guys know all about it. Up next, we got a fun little video showing off a local organization that focuses on drones. Check it out.
My name is Carlos Marquez, and I'm one of the admins and a founding member of the El Paso Drone Hive.
Okay, what exactly is the El Paso Drone Hive?
The El Paso Drone Hive is a group of drone enthusiasts that get together once a month. There's professionals, there's even new individuals that are new to the hobby, and we get together and we share knowledge. We discuss FAA rules and make sure that people flying in El Paso airspace are flying in accordance with those rules. As a hobbyist, you just have to register your drone and then go ahead and set up an account with AirMap, and so then you can figure out where you're at with the airspace. You can submit your flight plan and then go ahead and fly. But if you're a commercial drone pilot, so if you're out trying to make money, you do of course have to register each and every single one of your drones, but you also have to get your 107 pilot license through FAA. Real basic drone rules are Okay, so you can only go up 400 feet or 400 feet above an object that you're flying over. So if you're flying over a building that, let's just say, is 800 feet above the ground level, then you can go 400 feet above that and within visual line of sight. As an admin, I mean, we monitor all the information that goes on. We use the Facebook group as definitely like a platform to just push out information and just share knowledge. And then, you know, the rules are always changing. So we definitely use that. It really has grown. We're at about 130 members right now. And whenever we have our meetups that we get together, it ranges from 10 to 30 people. It just really depends. For 2020, some of the goals that we've set is to designate our group as a 501c3 with the IRS. And so what we're trying to do is be a nonprofit educational group so that we can coordinate with local schools, UTEP, with other agencies so that we can really push out the message of flying in compliance. We also have International Drone Day coming up in May, and so we're starting the planning for that. Last year we had it was our very first one, and we did it at Escarate Park. It was a great success. We had different agencies show up, the county, the airport there with their mascot. We've established new relationships with different agencies, and so we know that this year is just going to get better. You can find us on Facebook. Just look up the El Paso Drone Hive, and you can join the group, and that's where we kind of talk about when we're gonna meet up. But when we do meet up, it's always the second Saturday of the month, always at 10 o'clock, and it goes for 2 hours, 10 to 12. Sometimes we stay longer. It just really depends. We also have a meetup group that's on the internet. It's a website, and so through Facebook you can find our meetup and you can join that, and that's where we do all the scheduling if in case there's any change to plans.
Fly high, fellas, and thanks to Denise for that video. Here at Pebble Hills, we got a plethora of talented and awesome students that deserve the limelight. Today, we take a look at this week's Spartan Spotlight, Madai, who has her own business online, and more. Let's watch.
Hi, my name is Mateo Valenzuela. I'm a senior at Pebble Hills High, and I own an eyelash business. I discovered the beauty community on YouTube when I was in 5th grade, and that's when I saw a makeup tutorial. Even before that, I would use my mom's makeup and do my own makeup, and it actually came out pretty good considering I didn't really use any brushes. I also didn't use foundation, but my eyeshadow came out really good. When I came up with the idea to start an eyelash business, I think I had just turned 16. And at that time at that time I didn't think like I could be able to do it because I was so young. I mean, I'm still young, I'm only a year older, but I don't know, I just felt like I didn't have it in me to start an eyelash business. But at the time, my dad started a business up and I helped him through a lot of the process, so I kind of got an insight into business that encouraged me to go ahead and actually start my business. For college, I want to go ahead and keep studying marketing. I think that is the weakest point in my business, so I want to go in to study marketing. My page has 10,400 followers, and my most viewed video has had 300,000 views. My eyelashes are sold here in the US on my website, and I also sell them in a makeup store in Mexico. It has been more successful than I thought. I've sold over 75% of my inventory so far, and my eyelashes were just released in early December. I currently work at my dad's business and I also have a part-time job. I'm also enrolled in the culinary course at school, my first 4 periods actually. I'm also part of the culinary club and I will be competing in Skills USA for front house service. I think the hardest thing is being able to maintain everything, all 3 jobs, school, the culinary club. It's sometimes pretty hard. I have to also balance out my family and being with them because sometimes they do get mad that I don't spend time with them. So it is hard. I have to wake up really early. I work with my dad in the morning and then I have to go in early and be at 7 at school for the culinary club. And then after school I go into work and I usually get out around 11, and then after that I do any eyelash orders that I have. In the weekends it's kind of mainly when they're placed, since my shipping days are Monday and Thursday. I have some time to get them ready, so that's also what kind of helps in balance. But at times it does really hard to balance all 3 jobs, school, club, and my family. I think it'll all be worth it in the end because I think I'm a really ambitious person and I think it'll pay off in the end.
This February, as you all may know, is Black History Month. And on this episode, we've got another segment. This time we're taking a look at Muhammad Ali, an important figure of the civil rights era. That's all we have for today on The Times. I hope y'all Spartans have a great day. So it's Patrick, signing out.
Black History Month. This February, we are celebrating Black History Month, where we recognize powerful black characters like Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman, and even Obama. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about Muhammad Ali. Most know him by his successful boxing career, but he was actually a very relevant social activist for his time. Muhammad Ali was born on January 17, 1942, in Louisville, Kentucky. At an early age, he showed that he wasn't afraid of anybody, inside or outside of the ring. Growing up in a segregated South, he experienced racial prejudice and discrimination firsthand. Just after beating Poland's champion to become the Olympic lightweight heavy champion in 1960, he was refused a table at a white people's burger restaurant in his hometown. After that, he joined a radical black civil rights movement. He spoke out against racism repeatedly, and then later campaigned against Islamophobia in the US following the 9/11 attacks. He also stood against the Vietnam War long before it was ever a popular stance. Then, later for 3 years, he was in his sporting prime. Ali was banned from boxing by the US authorities after he refused to be inducted into the US Army because of his opposition to the Vietnam War. It was a punishment Ali was willing to take, saying in the response to a 5-year prison sentence, which he successfully appealed. He became a very popular activist and gained respect for not only fighting in the ring for what he wanted, but outside as well. That's why this month we take the time to appreciate these figures in our history, like Muhammad Ali, that helped change it for the better.